Hey, Popeye are the latest.
Greetings, viewers and subscribers. Now, in today's journey, we are still heading towards Lucy in the parish of Hanover. And just in case you are still wondering what took place at the PC Bank on Friday, June 10th, 2022, listen to this voice note and watch the videos. This is a top-class summary of what really took place. Listen up.
Yeah, so now some man up in somewhere just St. James gonna rob a look a PC bank. So you can see you have man with the pistol, and then you have one brother with one AK, you see me? So what go on now? The man and go so running from the bank and did it, You see what go on. So when you see them then get run off, because them did enter a bank, but there was an armed security, but the armed security did there on the back. Him now come out, and him say he never want fire because they probably would have shoot the other security. So now, when you see man him not get nothing, robber him not get nothing, when you see them run off, I see one madman. He have one extinguisher in their hand, one old extinguisher in their hand. I see him and get spook and start fire after him, Cause the gunman, the robber them think a gun he have, So when you see him a holy and a fire after them, and make noise with the mouth, po! I run, they start run and jump in a car, them a fire shot after him, Cause even though them a fire shot after him, still a move to them while them a fire shot brother. So a madman them a run from, I don't know what's a real gun he have on base, daddy. It's a worst drama that they did. You see me? Madman, them see and get spook and attack with himself, rude boy. Weirdest thing. So you see them boy a coward, Cause one madman with a whole extinguisher make them a run up and down. You see it? When the police turn up, the madman I tell him, say, yo, me did a fire shot pan there, brother. And sick. Yeah, man. And that go down, brother. That's why man them run and attack with himself. And they not get none. Them take with the iPhone 12 from the female security. I don't think, but nothing else.
Now, here is my hope. I am hoping that the authorities, they find that mentally challenged man. Yeah, man, he need to be found, taken in, and be treated. Whatever the authorities can do to assist this man, may I beg you now, help him out. Don't make him stay out the road, because these guys, they are embarrassed. And with that embarrassment, it is not far-fetched to think that very soon, this mentally challenged man will be found dead on the roadside. So, the powers that be, may I beg you now, find this man, take him in, and treat him. Springbound Police, you don't know where to find this man. Please, take him in and let the authorities assist him. He is in need of some good help. May I beg you now, assist him. Now, in this next story, that young man on your screen, his name is Michael Blackwood. He was 25 years old and he was a farm worker. He worked on a farm overseas. Now, does that name Michael Blackwood ring a bell to you? Yeah, man, he has his dad's name. His father was Michael Blackwood Sr. He was popularly known as Skellian, and he was a Jota tour bus driver. About 2 months ago, Skellian died. His mother also died a week before he died. So, the youngster on your screen, that's Skellian's son. Like we said, Michael Blackwood Jr., he worked on a farm overseas. In fact, his petition came through. His work visa was approved and he was planning on going overseas to start working sometime next week. But as fate would have it, this was not to be. Young Michael, he's from a place named Rivertop in the Bluefields area in the parish of Westmoreland. Yesterday evening, Sunday, June 12, 2022, about 6:30, Michael left his home with the intention of going into the Savannah Lamar area. He left in a Toyota Corolla motor car, popularly known as a Kingfish. This car, it was being driven by another man, but they didn't reach far. We are told that on reaching the Mearnsville main road, less than 2 miles from where Michael lived, the driver for the car, he lost control. As a result, it ran off the road and collided into a utility pole. Now, if you look on your screen, that is a photograph of the motor car and the utility pole that it crashed into. It is suspected that Michael, he died on the spot. The driver was taken to the Savannah Lamar Public Hospital, where he has since been admitted in a serious condition. Sad indeed. Condolences to the family and friends of this young man. You know, a lot of young people, this young man's age, they are crushing their hand middle, or you can see them on their banger phones, making calls overseas. But this young man, he didn't choose that type of lifestyle. He chose to work. Sad indeed. Very, very sad. Now, in this next story, we carried a story on Saturday, June 4th, 2022, and we told you about an incident that took place in Negril the previous night. Friday, June 3, 2022, about some minutes after 8 o'clock. We told you that a lady, she's about 50 years old, and a man, he's in his early 50s. It was said that they were sitting on the beach on Norman Manley Boulevard when a hoodlum, armed with a gun in his hand, walked up to both of them and said, "Nobody move. This is a robbery." We are told that the lady, she panicked. She got up and attempted to walk away when bam 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 bam. The hoodlum, he opened gunfire hitting this lady. The man who was sitting with the lady, he is a licensed firearm holder. So whilst the hoodlum was concentrating on the lady, the licensed firearm holder, he managed to pull his gun and squeezed off a few rounds at the hoodlum. The hoodlum, he managed to squeeze off a few rounds at the licensed firearm holder. We are told that the hoodlum, he ran off and managed to jump on a waiting motorcycle, and he and his crony, they made good their escape down the beach road. But this hoodlum, he was shot by the licensed firearm holder. We are told that less than a minute after this incident took place, the shooter, he was dumped in the Margaritaville parking lot by his crony. He was subsequently picked up by the police. The licensed firearm holder and the lady, they were also shot. Now, all three persons, they were transported to the Savannah Lamar Public Hospital. The lady, she received gunshot wounds to her right hand and her lower abdomen, whilst the licensed firearm holder, he received gunshot wounds to his left leg. Now, whilst at the hospital, the hoodlum, he was pointed out to the police as the person who tried to rob and shot both persons. He has now been officially charged by the police. His correct name is Jamaine Baker. He's popularly known as Chucky. He's a past student of the Green Island High School in the parish of Hanover, and he's living at Whitehall in Negril. He has been charged for the offences of attempt robbery, wounded with intent, and illegal possession of firearm. So, Chucky, he will be going to the courts shortly to face his judgment. In this next incident, we are learning that a man, he's popularly known in Negril as well-dressed, and he is 59 years old. He is living at Whitehall in Negril in the parish of Westmoreland. Now, well-dressed, for years now, he has been juggling on the beach. Do you know what that means? You don't know what that means? Okay, what if I said he hustles on the Negril beach? Do you know what that means? Oh, you know now. So, well-dressed. It is said that he was a hustler on the Negril beach. Now, well-dressed is not a young boy. He's almost 60 years old. So, yesterday, Sunday, June 12, 2022, about some minutes after 3 o'clock in the afternoon, lots of tourists and locals, they were at Margaritaville in Negril when it is alleged. Now, listen to me. I want you to listen to me carefully. A lot of times we come here and we say what the allegations are, and people come and cuss and say we are carrying fake news. Now, let me tell you what we mean when we say the allegations. For example, in this case, certain allegations are made to the police. That is what the police have. Persons on the scene, we would have talked to them and they are saying the same thing. If someone is charged based on an allegation or some allegations, it is for the Crown or the prosecutors to prove its case in court. I am not here trying to say who is guilty or not, especially in cases like these. So, the allegations are, well dressed, he was on the beach when he went to the back door at Margaretaville and he tried to sell some tourists drugs. An armed security officer who is employed to a security company that is contracted by Margaretaville. That security officer, he saw well dressed and told him to leave the property. It is alleged that well dressed, he started acting boisterously. It is further alleged that well dressed, he started moving towards the security officer in an intimidating manner. The allegations went on further to say that the officer, he eased him off with his hands. It is further alleged that well dressed, he then grabbed at the security officer who by this time had picked up a baton. It is said that the security officer, he hit well dressed with the baton to ease him off, but the baton fell from the security officer. It is further alleged that well dressed, he picked up the baton and used the baton to hit the security officer on his left shoulder. It is further alleged that well dressed, he then said to the security officer, "Batty boy, are you own a gun me I use and kill you today?" Are you following? Me not make this up. I'm just telling you what the allegations are. It is further alleged that well dressed, he grabbed at the security officer's waistband where he had the gun and a tussle ensued for the security officer's gun when BAM! One shot to the left side of well dressed face. He was assisted to the Savannah Public Hospital where he was treated and admitted in a stable condition. Now, that which I just outlined are the allegations. If you were there and you saw what happened, I am imploring you to give the police a statement. Nobody come in the comment section and say, "Papa, you tell lie and well dressed." All I am telling you is what the allegations are. So let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Have you hit on the like button as yet? If you have not yet hit on the like button, remember to hit on it. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, we are now over 98,000 subscribers. A little bit over 1,000 subscribers. And we are at 100k. Thank you, no? A whole lot. Keep on telling a friend to tell a friend to subscribe to the channel. So if you have not yet subscribed, hit on the subscribe button, as also hit on the notification bell. Then click all so that you will be notified as soon as we have uploaded a new video. Now, we have a whole heap of plans for this channel. Whole heap of plans. Just wait, we are coming up with them. Now, in the final story for today, this incident, it took place at a place named Mocho. No, not the Mocho in Clarendon. Let me ask you something. Do you remember when you were going to school and when you do anything stupid, other students would look at you and say, "You're fool, you know, and most Mocho you come from"? You remember? Well, I grew up to find out that it was all about the name of the district, not the district itself. Mocho people are sensible people. So, if you come from Mocho, big up yourself. So, this Mocho that I'm talking about, it is at a place named Garlands in the Springbound Police area in the parish of St. James. Like I said, not the one in Clarendon. So, a hoodlum. His name is Sheldon Royal, but he's popularly known as Bragadap. Now, Bragadap, he was 35 years old. He would be celebrating his 36th birthday in October of this year. He was born in 1986. Now, Bragadap, he lived at Mocho. Now, why do I say Bragadap was a hoodlum? We are told that Bragadap, he was a menace to his community. The residents, they are saying that Bragadap, him go around and terrorize every farmer in the community. Him thief them things and him turn around and want to kill them for it. We are told that on several occasions, reports of simple larceny, predial larceny, even arson and malicious destruction of property were made against Bragadap at the Springmount Police Station. We are told that even if the farmers in the area tied up their goats at their bedside, Bragadap, him still a thief it. Bragadap, he also had an illegal gun, and it is said that he was involved in a number of armed robberies in the area. But that illegal gun, turned out to be Bragadap's downfall. So, yesterday morning, Sunday, June 12, 2022, about some minutes to 7 o'clock, the devil spoke to Bragadap. The devil told Bragadap to go to his mother's house and mash up the place. The devil also told him, don't leave your gun. Bragadap, he obeyed what the devil was telling him, but it's a pity him never know. Said the devil, he wanted more angels in hell, and Bragadap, he was a prime candidate. So Bragadap, he armed himself with a piece of iron and started mash up furniture in the house. Bragadap's mother tried to talk to him, but Bragadap, him not take no talk. All this time, the devil was talking to Bragadap. Hear Satan now? Go on Bragadap, go on Bragadap. And I laughing matter, you know. So, Bragadap, him take the boots in and he make a false move. Him pull out his gun and pointed it in his mother's face, telling her, if you never defend me in my crimes, sometimes, a dirty would I get today in a woman. But guess what? The devil was also speaking to Bragadap's brother. And when it was the opportune time, the devil told Bragadap's brother, grab on the gun now, son. The brother, he obeyed and grabbed the gun. As a result, a tussle ensued. Both of them, they were fighting for control of the gun. When, BAM! Silence for a while. Badman Bragadap, he was shot. He received a single gunshot wound to his neck. His brother, he took up the gun and ran away. The police, they were called, and when they went to the scene, they saw Badman Bragadap, hoodlum Bragadap. He was lying motionless and had a gunshot wound to his neck. He appeared to have died on the spot. Now, later that day, the brother, he handed over himself and the gun to the Springmount police. He is in custody for now, but based on the allegations I just outlined, the police will have to release him shortly and send the file to the coroner's court, where a jury at the coroner's court will decide if anyone should be held criminally liable for the death of hoodlum Bragadap. His brother, he can only be charged for murder. If the police get evidence that he had disarmed Bragadap, then shot him. But if the evidence is that Bragadap was shot whilst they were wrestling for the gun, case closed. In the end, the same gun that Bragadap was using to terrorize the community turned out to be his downfall. So, let me ask you something. Is there any one of you out there who are gonna say rest in peace to Bragadap? Is there any one of you who are gonna say condolences to his family? Because guess what? I won't. No, me not do it. The mayhem continues. Blessed love, everybody.
Tell a friend for tell a friend for tell a friend about Papa in Newslink and PNL Blog TV. Like, subscribe and share. Quicksilver sing, if we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. If we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. Hey, crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. I coulda sunshine or rain. Jamaica, no problem, no pain. Rude boy them knock out can't tame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. To the street and the lane, everybody them start complaining. Bloodshed, what a shame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica the land of the sun. Jamaica become now the land of the gun. East and north and south when we turn. Country and town man a pay blood a run. Murder, don't you baby me hear them a murder.